Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Friday. It's your girl, Gigi. And on today's video, I wanted to talk about why I decided to stop posting my accomplishments, achievements, whatever you want to call it, on social media. Now, for starters, y'all already know, that I'm a real estate investor. I flip properties for a living. I have rental properties. I wholesale. I make money. But I've realized in the past, going on 5 years of being in business, that broadcasting how much money you make, broadcasting what you buy with your money, it brings so much negative attention. Some people may get inspired by it. Some people they just start hating on you. And I've seen both sides. I started seeing people who just wanted to start hanging with me because, oh my God, Gigi's the it girl now. She got money. I had people that started putting expectations on me. And let me tell them no. I'm all types of names in the book. I even had people that called me braggadocious. Now, I am not one that like to brag at all. Like, I pop my stuff, like, as I should. But I've had people who's like, oh my God, I remember when I had my 30th birthday. And, I said I spent $30,000 on my birthday. I earned that money, by the way, to spend on my party. And I had so many people reaching out to me like, oh, you know what? That was so braggadocious of you. Why would you spend $30,000 on a party? A lot of people, they never aspired to reach a certain level in life. So the fact that they see you hitting, certain milestones or making certain money, they start hating on you. They start projecting. I've had a lot of people projecting on me in my 5 years of being in business. Not only that, I remember when I bought my BMW. Y'all know I made a whole post talking about how I bought my BMW cash. I can't tell y'all how many people have made comments like, oh, you driving a nice car. Why can't you give me any money? I've had people that say, oh, it's not like you're going to die with your money. You know how insulting that is? And offensive that is for someone to say, because you're telling them no about what you want to do with your money, or if they're asking you to borrow money, you tell them no, like, it's not like you're going to die with your money. Now, in my field of work, wholesaling, house flipping, being a landlord, you only eat what you kill. So I can go months without making money. But thank God, the God I serve, he never leaves my cup empty. But there's a lot of people who feel like the money is just handed to me. It does not work like that. A lot of people don't know that it takes years, sometimes 2 years for a deal to close. But a lot of people see the glitz and the glam and they think it's all easy. It's not. I've had to learn going forward, especially after I seen this post on social media and speaking to my mentor, shout out to David Dweck, who said, act like you've been here before. Everyone does not need to know how many properties you own, how much money you made on a closing, where you live, what kind of car you purchasing. Now, if someone see you out in public, out and about, by all means, like, hey, Gigi, you just closed on a deal? Yeah, I closed on a deal. Well, how much you made? At that point, if you want to, you can let them know. But just to go on social media like Instagram, Facebook, and just tell them what's going on, absolutely not. Because listen, I've always been the underdog in anything I was doing, whether it be in school, whether it be at my job, my old 9-to-5 job. A lot of people just didn't expect me to reach this level. And a lot of people just say like, oh yeah, girl, I know you quit your job, but watch you end up back at a 9-to-5. You know how many people told me that? But to see myself, 5 years in business, never had to go back to a 9-to-5, thank God. But I found myself, wanting to just be like, damn, God, why did you bless me with all of this? Sometimes, I should say a lot of times, I be asking God, please, strengthen my mind for me to be able to deal with all the attention that this business is bringing me. I remember people seeing me on the news, oh, Gigi buys Florida, she's on the news. And I loved it because my main objective was I wanted to inspire, other women like me, that look like me, that talk like me. Like, hey, we can go out in real estate, whether it be wholesaling, house flipping, whatever the case may be, and we can kill it. We can succeed. But it's just like, I find that the negative attention it starts to kill that hunger inside of me to want to inspire other people out there. I hate feeling like I have to force myself to change the person that I am because all of the expectations people put on me. You know, the minute I say no, it bothers people. Like, what do you mean you're telling me no? I know you got it. That's one thing I hate. People's like, oh, you got it. You don't know what I got. You don't know what my overhead is. And then when you try to explain to people your field of business, your field of expertise, and they just feel like, yeah, okay, girl, I understand. Everybody ain't able. Oh, that's another saying. I hate when people make that comment. Everybody ain't able. Everybody is able. A lot of people just are not out there willing to put in the work to get where they need to be. A lot of people like making excuses. I used to be one, that liked to make excuses. I used to love playing victim. Like, oh my God, look at me, look at me. But now, let me tell you, being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And before I get off topic, I'm saying all of this to say, just because you have motion does not mean everyone around you needs to know you have motion. It's okay to have like your small group of people, 2 or 3 friends, maybe 5, to know like, hey, I just closed on a deal. Or hey, girl, let's go out and, get some drinks. Or let's go out to dinner because, X, Y, and Z took place in my life. I am now at a space in my life, like I have a few of my homegirls that I will call and say, hey, let me just tell you what just happened. Because I trust them. It's a place where I feel secured. I feel safe, where I could share those accomplishments with them. And I don't feel like when they make a comment that it's coming from a space of hate. One thing I don't like greed. I don't like people that have the spirit of greed around them or around me or in them. And I thank God, for sending people like David, sending people like Carlton, sending people like, my homegirls to tell me like, Gigi, act like you've been here before. Act like you've been here before. Do your little subtle flex. When people see, okay, cool. You got a nice whip, okay, cool. That was a point in my life where I say, you know what? I think I'm going to trade my car in and get me a more economically priced vehicle, because I was so tired of people just saying, oh my God, why would you buy a car cash? Like, girl, what? A BMW? And I'm just like, I could afford it. But do you understand the negative attention posting your accomplishments and achievements will bring you on social media? Like I said, some people are happy for you. Some people are not. Some people are going to get inspired. Some people are going to be sitting here praying on your downfall. And I've realized in my 5 years of business, you have a lot more people that you're inspiring that are hating on you. But it be people closest to you in your close knit that's hating on you, whether it be family, whether it be friends. I'm in a space right now. I'm cleaning out. I'm cleaning house, and I'm letting God, continue to give me the discernment and the wisdom that I need for me to learn, what? Let me continue moving this way. Because what I was doing back in 2020, posting my check, oh my God, I made a $49,000 check. You know how many people had their hand out like this? When I seen in 1 month that I spent damn near 40 grand. Because everyone else's problem became my problems. When I'm not posting anything on social media, if I tell people I ain't got no money, I just don't got no money. And I know some people say, it's so easy for you to just say no. No, it's not. It's not. And like I told you on my previous video, I'm still overcoming being a people pleaser. I'm overcoming that. It's not completely, out of my system. So I feel like for me to protect my mind, give me a peace of mind so I don't have anxiety, and where I feel like, what am I going to do within my business? It's best for me to slow down. I'm posting my accomplishments and my achievements on social media, especially when it comes to money. Because money don't change people all the time. It changes the people around you. And I just don't have time for it anymore. So there you have it.